Triple Whistle, the only podcast that talks about Genoa Cricket and Football Club in English. Powered by Genuani Siresta, our guests every week will comment the game performances, players, ratings, tops and flops here at Triple Whistle. Good afternoon and welcome back to Triple Whistle, the only podcast that talks about Genoa Cricket and Football Club in English. My name is Tobia. I'm speaking to you from Edinburgh on a rainy day, unfortunately, this week. The last previous appointments, we had a lot of sunshine. Today, the weather is matching completely the mood after the game that we witnessed yesterday against Verona in Verona. Unfortunately, lost for 1-0 with a goal of Giovanni Simeone for the Verona side. We really missed a massive chance taken that Cagliari the day before, actually 2 days before, lost 5-1 against a strong Udinese, but not really an irresistible Udinese. So we didn't manage to take advantage of this situation, and we are still 3 points behind the relegation zone, as we all seen over the last few hours. What to say about the game? The game has been again a difficult read. We started with a wrong approach, having 2,300 fans traveling from Genova to Verona at 6:30 on a Monday, which is something unbelievable. Probably played a massive part in the fear that the Genoa players had when they approached the pitch for the game. We really started full of fears, with a lot of kind of indecisions and not really strong mental commitment to the approach of the game that led Verona to really take over the pitch, as they know, for the first 20-30 minutes. They really played well, and they really put our midfield, Badeli and Sturaro, in a lot of difficulties. They sort of look like the Genoa that we've seen with Inter Milan or with Atalanta, really strong, heavy, dense pressing, not allowing our midfield to really generate or control the ball properly. And then after no more than 5 minutes, we were already 1 goal down due to a silly mistake done by our defense in clearing. Then Verona had another couple of chances with Caprari. Only a miracle of Sirigu managed to not get the score down to 2 goals within the first half. Blessing, that is surely not stupid, knows fine well what went wrong in the first half, and he made a couple of changes. He introduced Galdamesh for Sturaro and Yeboah for not a really brilliant Gudmundsson in the first half. That with then the substitutions further on of Destro and for Piccoli and Amiri for Portanova led the team to play a way better second half. We managed to create a bit more chances to dominate the midfield. Our only struggle, and this is a struggle that we're carrying on since the beginning of the season, is that Genoa really struggled to finish chances. We are very good at defending. We are very good at gaining the possession of the ball, building, reaching the opponent's midfield, and from then on, it's always been a nightmare this year. Probably on the previous 7-8 games, Blessing managed to masquerade with a good intensity, with the right mentality of the players. But we can all tell that Genoa lacks of quality in the last 40 meters. Having a Destro like this is like playing with 10 men. I love Destro. I generally think that he's a really skilled player, and he can, if rightly motivated and if rightly fit, make a difference. But this Destro is is useless, I'm afraid. Useless because he's not capable of participating well enough during the game. He's not helping the team to grow and to grow in possession. And he's I don't know. It seems like he's not really fit physically to be part of this team. He had a couple of chances that were clearly his kind of games. I'm talking of ball delivered right inside the box for him, only to stop and tap in. And he couldn't manage to get hold of the ball properly, or he was always doing an extra movement to not being then able to shoot on target. So this Destro is not the best, but is not the only one responsible for not scoring goals. Portanova yesterday has been awful. He couldn't really deliver the performances that he had in the past. I'm really worried for him because I really think that the extra pitch factors that are involving his life are now playing a part in his mood. It must not be easy for him to play, taking what he's going through, regardless if he's guilty or not or whatever he did. Melegoni played a little bit better than the past two games, but is really not fit for this kind of moment of Genoa. Unfortunately, we need fearful players with experience that not with a huge experience, but with the experience to turn bad into good. And he's not ready yet for that kind of weight on his shoulder. Gudmundsson too, same thing as Melegoni. I don't think he's ready yet to take the weight of an attack on his shoulders. Luckily, Amiri played a really, really, really good half an hour. And unfortunately, I feel like he's not supported well enough by his teammates. I think he sees spaces and he sees passes and he commits to do certain kind of plays. But then his teammates are not able to read the games and read the passes in the same way he does. So he always ends up with a lost ball, unfortunately, when it comes to Amiri. Not for his faults, but for the players and the teammates' faults. Said so, I really like the words of Blessin and Badeli that are available on the official channels of Genoa at the end of the game. I think Blessin made a really, really, really bright and focused analysis of what went wrong and what needs to be addressed. So I'm really putting trust on him. I'm not agreeing at all with whomever is complaining and moaning about this team and about the manager and about wrong choices. We know that this kind of things always happens with Genoa lose, but I think we should really focus on the next game and forget now immediately what happened yesterday. Because luckily nothing has changed. We're still 3 points below Cagliari. Yes, we lost a massive chance, but many more other chances we are ahead. We have 7 games to go. Anything could happen. And Lazio is going to come to Genova on Sunday to win the game. So there's no time for us to put our heads under the sand. And I'm using Blessin's words. We need to start focusing on the next game and planning to take 3 points at home with a way stronger side than Verona as Lazio. I think we can still do it. It's harder, but we can still do it. This team proven to be able to deliver performances, unexpected performances. So Forza Genoa, Forza ragazzi, let's do it and let's keep on supporting. Let us know what you think about the moment of Genoa on the comment section. And we're going to talk again next week about the Genoa-Lazio game. You've listened to Triple Whistle, the after-game podcast of Genoani Si Resta. See you next week.